All right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called The Shooter, 1997. This is going to be another Karate Man recommendation. Giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was pretty decent. This is going to be another Fred Olen Ray flick, also known as Freddie Valentine. I put his big time wrestling video in 2 minutes. Summarization here in California in the description area of this video. The shooter, also known as Deadly Shooter and Desert Shooter, is a 1997 U.S. Western film directed by the great Fred Olen Ray, credited as Ed Raymond, and starring Michael Dudikoff. Michael Dudikoff is the shooter, according to the movie poster. Michael Atherton stands up to the unfriendly and controlling family, that runs the small western town he lives in, and he ends up unheroically beaten up and left for dead. Atherton, war hero! By luck, he is saved by a prostitute attacked by the same group of desperados. That is the plot. Despite no Rotten Tomatoes approval rating and a want-to-see score of 29%, The Shooter received positive reviews from critics and audiences. Kenna Montgomery of Rec Arts Movies Reviews called it a meat and potatoes kind of film, a good time. You can find plot holes, but to comment on them would be petty in light of the rest of the film's merits working with them. Super reviewer Brody Manson said, I was not expecting to like this Western as much as I did, but it had that old school Western feel and it was action packed from start to finish. I like the plot twists in the corrupt sheriff played by Randy Travis. William Smith, the bad guy, has his bronchitis voice going. The what do you call it? I don't know. Maybe he smoked too many cigarettes during his life. Let's see. The Shooter, 1997, rated R for what? There's no nudity in this. 1 hour, 31 minutes. It gets a 5.1 out of 10 average rating on IMDb. Only 762 ratings. So somewhat obscure, not super obscure that we're used to reviewing on this channel. But this is a Karate Man recommendation, so it is somewhat lamestream. Cowboy Michael Atherton intervenes on behalf of a prostitute, Wendy, who is being terrorized by a gang of thugs. He guns down the attackers and shepherds her to safety. All right. More like this. Let's see. It's not even coming up. Today we kill, tomorrow something. And then the Nevadan, the Jack Bull, and Run the Wild Fields. I can't even read the screen because the page is not loading. Thank you very much. Atherton! Atherton! Eric Lawson suffered injuries on the set after an accident, which cut his career and reduced him to minor parts in small projects. After Atherton recovers and shoots up the guys in the barn, the surviving deputy runs and tells Kyle about it. The sole of Kyle's boots are obviously rubber with a modern tread pattern. Quotes Jerry Krantz. Sounds like you're a brave war hero. Michael Atherton. It could be possible. It was time that we met. Dead gunfighters need no guns. All right. Here's a review on IMDb from Sengelm, dated November 29th, 2001. Sengelm gives this a rating of 4 out of 10 and calls it a modern spaghetti western clone. Here's the review. Much lower rating, I might add, than what I'm giving. I'm giving 8 out of 10. I'm doubling this rating. I'm surprised about the many female voters who even give this film better marks. My thought about this film was that the target audience is adult and male, whipped and tortured women, merciless revenge, and the high body count are typical ingredients introduced into film history by the spaghetti subgenre. The opening and hand smashing are Django ripoffs. The shooter, however, lacks the style of E.G. Django. Score, acting, and choreography are mediocre at best, but if you look for the above mentioned ingredients, you are in the right place here, and the actors don't have an Italian accent. I thought Randy Travis was pretty decent in this one. Of course, nobody in the chat room. It's too early in the day. What are some better Fred Olen Ray movies? Can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen Fred. Oh. I don't know. What are some better movies from Fred Olen Ray? Well, I'm looking at his filmography, and it's quite extensive. It's like looking at William Smith filmography, who plays the bad guy in this. You've also got Robert Quarry, Michael Dudikoff. Dudikoff. I don't know. I can't think of a good Fred Olen Ray movie. I'm sorry. Let's go down my list, shall we? Next up is Just for the Hell of It, 1968. Then I've got Die Hard, 1998, and Undersea Kingdom, 1936. That should take you a while. That's a 12 or 15 episode serial. So, yeah, I'm going to be busy with Undersea Kingdom. next week. I'll try to get through another lamestream movie from Karate Man called Die Hard. We'll see how that goes. Laters.